Beautiful night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there, 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 2 ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chris Bryant will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Verdugo. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is big Chris Bryant. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Zobrist, base runner at first with 1 out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez.
He'll
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 1 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Bellinger is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Lester gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Fouled away. Descalso behind 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Here it comes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Into the box, Chris Taylor with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. The pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Well hit to right, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Batting 6.
And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Digging in now, Max Muncy. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now to the plate, Austin Barnes, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Verdugo is off at first with 2 away. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two and 1. Here's Lester's offering.
That's the ball.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Lester sets. Here's the 3-1. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
At the plate, Walker Buehler. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to play it is Zobrist. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun."
The pitcher.
Matt, back to you.
John.
Thank you, Heidi.
Lester.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Victor Caratini. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Strike taken up in the zone. And he fouls this one off. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Count remains 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. The matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Left fielder, Kike.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike one. Hernandez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. This is in the air to right. Bodie is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
In now, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, David Freese, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-0 bounces in the dirt for a ball. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Turner, the runner at second with one away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
So striding forward now, Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with two gone. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Men on third with two down. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Man at second here with two away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 to first. Descalso takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Turner has a play. 1 out.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he is in there. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
So stepping in, Alex Verdugo. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Soft grounder left side. And there's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Three runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit on the ground to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Stepping in and
Schwarber.
ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready for another chance? Daniel Descalzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
0-1 the count. Descalso leads off first with one away. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping up now, John Lester hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher to give an opposing pitcher to give up a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and found a way to get himself a knock.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Justin Turner is on deck. On its way is pitch number 75. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Almora.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, David Freese.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Line toward the gap in left center, and Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting
Now
for the
batting,
cycle.
right
Toughest
fielder,
one still on the
Cody
shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Bellinger.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the stretch. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Val Rupert will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Number 88, Val Rupert.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 LA. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
In now, Albert Almora. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez moves over, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, the pitch, and he misses with it, 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Zobrist, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out to right field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So digging in now, Alex Verdugo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Alex Verdugo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah!
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. He'll get it into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Walker Buehler. Bunt still on here with one away as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They lead it 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. One and 1 to Schwarber.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hit hard to third. And that's through for a hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys.
Now
Old
batting,
school, new
right
school.
fielder.
I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But
Bodie.
one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Stepping in now, David Bodie, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Anthony Rizzo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Victor Caratini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs 1. Brandon Kinsler will in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Brandon Kinsler.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 5.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Shot toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Digging in and looking for more, David Freese. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. first offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Turner on at first. Nobody out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third, and he's safe.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. On a rope to the second baseman.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Rick Taylor.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And a relay home, and it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show
number
track love,
27.
and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll
please.
make a matchup move here
Now
and bring on a
pitching for the
southpaw
Cubs,
to face the left-handed
number
hitter due
38,
up.
Mike Montgomery.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Three runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Striding in, Austin Barnes. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Muncy over at second. Verdugo at first, 1 gone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Settling in now, Walker Buehler. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is a good fastball, swung on and missed.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting.
There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next is Albert Almora. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Muncy ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 7-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kike Hernandez. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Hernandez.
Jock Peterson is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Peterson.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Peterson, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jock Peterson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Justin Turner. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 25, David Freese.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, David Freese. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Popped up. Descalso moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're on top 7-1. Jock Peterson will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 31.
Ross Stripling comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 68.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's gone 6 for 8. He also has 1 home run. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Verdugo. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walker Buehler earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.